Shalom, shalom, Israel. All right, we
Shalom.
are here, man. Once again, with the brother, Mayam. We change location. With the pilgrims, man, we moving. All right. We carry on doing the work, though. That's one thing we're gonna carry doing. Yahara Tazah. You know. Before we start, we're gonna turn to the east, and we're gonna give our praises. Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Waha, Baka, Kadash. All right. Double honor to the apostle of great millstones, GMS. Peace and salutation, all right, to the brothers, the Gabarayam, that are in the law, doing the will of the Father, preaching this gospel, enlightening this generation, and fishing the elect, fishing the elect, man, because that's what we're doing right now. We're fishing the elect, through the Spirit of the Most High. Shalom, Wahab, to the brothers and the sisters, man. Tell me about the sister that you met in Brixton.
Yeah, man. Obviously, I'm in Brixton, going to see a friend on his birthday with a few guys, and I was in a Caribbean shop eating my food, of course. I see one beautiful sister. Her face was covered up. Obviously, she's wearing a skirt. She's dressing appropriate. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, man, I couldn't take my eyes off her, man. But
Right.
yeah, man, eventually just spoke to her and her older sibling or auntie or mum, and spoke to them. I told her, obviously, I'm a Hebrew Israelite, and she was like, she's a Hebrew. I think they said they're not Israelites, but I believe they were. And then they mentioned they're from the tribe Zebulon.
Right.
And I was like, okay. And yeah, man, just left it as that. But yeah, man, I didn't want to pressure the women too much. But yeah, man, it was a beautiful thing, man. I've seen a woman all covered up and dressing appropriately. Yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing for sure.
Right. So, that's why I always say, Shalom Wahab to the brothers and the sisters, because
Yep.
we got sisters out there, man. You just know that time for us to meet them. We have to get ourselves ready,
Yep.
in the spirit and, in strength and wisdom, because these sisters, they're precious. When they can't mess it up. So,
Yeah.
we have to get ready. We have to get ourselves ready, and that's what we're doing,
Yeah. And they're looking for brothers as well.
Right, they're looking for brothers, but
Brothers. A low key thing, but
right.
they're looking for they're looking for a man of the Lord, you get me? So
Right.
they're looking for us, man. But they just
just-
don't make it bait, innit?
Right, but it's just like the time as well, because the Most High is the orchestrator of all of these things. So if you don't have a woman, why would you worry if you don't have a woman? Obviously, you're a man, sometimes you want to do something, But, listen, that's your trial, man. Trial or tribulation needs truth. You go through a lot of things that you have to understand, because the Most High want to make you, strong. Let me find the precept quickly. They has to think about me. I have precept already for the lesson, but the Spirit will jump on me about certain things, and obviously we have to speak about it, because that's how the Spirit is. So this is what the Most High says, man. Yeah, go to go get your phone. You want to get these phone, these Bible, or you gonna get your phone? Your
On my phone,
Yeah, go to Job 13 and 15. Let's read the word, and then we can keep on talking. Because we have to bring out the word, man.
15, yeah?
Yeah, Job 13 and 15.
This is Job chapter 13, verse 15. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him.
Right, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. So sometimes when things happen to you in the truth, obviously you're a human being. You're in this flesh. You're in this carnal realm. So sometimes you feel a certain type of way when you meditate in a thing. It hurts you, but that's how the Most High made a movie. As far as everybody has a script. Everybody that come in this truth, to be honest with you, every human being has a script to play. But we're talking about, in context. So, you know, when you come in this truth, you've got a script that is given to you. And then you play in a movie, and in that movie, you're going to go through things. Some brother will have to go through some hardcore things because of what the Most High has for them. You know? Because of what the Most High, I think I have a precept on that.
I'll finish it off.
Oh, yeah, let's finish it off, man.
But I will maintain my own ways before him.
Right. You see that? That's very important. You know? So like that. I will maintain my own
ways before him.
My own ways. And when you say your own ways, obviously the Bible says, you know, you can't rely on your own ways. So obviously context-wise, it means the ways of the Most High. Because you made it yours. This lifestyle of the truth, you made it yours. All right? So that's what he say about it. Say, though I'm going through all of these painful process, though I'm going through, you know, whatever you're going through in life, when you're in this truth, you got to keep it sturdy. You got to keep it strong. You got to keep it going. You know, just because things aren't going your way in this truth doesn't mean that you should stop doing the work.
Yeah.
Just because you met a new woman doesn't mean you should stop going and doing the work. Just because you got money doesn't mean you should stop doing the work. Just because you lost you know, a kinfolk, you know, a parent or someone that you love in this truth, doesn't mean you should stop the work, regardless, unless you're not feeling well and you're sick. You know, sometimes it happens. That's different. But you got to go out and do the work, and also you got to keep doing the will of the Most High.
We'll talk.
You know, that's what they call it. That's what, huh?
At least try, man.
Yes, you got to try. You got to come out here and do it. Go and get First Corinthians.
What chapter?
1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians 3 and 11. No.
You think the dog was gonna do one?
Huh?
You think the dog was gonna do one?
Oh, the dog. Yeah, I thought he was coming towards me. When I say,
Yeah, I see.
he just gone, man.
That's
Busy,
lovely. Huh?
enjoying the park. Yeah.
Okay. This is 1 Corinthians, chapter 3,
Yeah.
verse 11.
Right.
For other foundation can no man lay than
Right.
that is laid,
Mm-hmm.
which is Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
Now if any man build upon this foundation
Mm-hmm.
gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay,
You see that?
stubble.
So before you carry on, you see that? So when you're doing this work, right, your foundation, you got to really think about the foundation that you're laying up or you're laying down. You have to ask yourself, what is my foundation? What's the value? It's like a businessman. When you do a business at some point, you have to look, you have to check your books
Yes.
to see how much money you made, how much you spent, how much you're gonna have to save, how much you need to spend more, you know, what's the overheads, all of that. And you have to now consider what's the value of my company. I've been doing business for 3 years now.
Finance.
Well, yeah, what's the financial value of my company? If my company, if something happened and I had to sell my company, how much will it be in value? It's the same thing when you're doing this work, man. He speaks here of what? Read the part again.
12, verse 12.
11. Read it from the top.
I read again. Verse 11. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahweh Shai.
Right. So carry on.
Verse 12. Now if any man build upon this foundation
See, if any man build upon the foundation, carry on.
gold, silver,
You see, gold, silver. So it tells you the different now, you know, valuable, the different now stones and things like that. What do you build your foundation on, man? You have to keep that in mind. Don't do the work to do the work. Be great. Be great, man. But just know that if you're trying to be great, you're going to have adversity. You're going to have a lot of it coming your way. But that's what's more makes it beautiful. Because, for example, diamond is made in pressure, man.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Carry on, my love.
Gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble.
You see? Wood, hay,
No,
stubble.
Wood.
Wood, right? Wood, hay, stubble. The wood, the hay, and the stubble is of no value, man. Carry on.
Verse 13. Every man's work shall be made manifest.
See, every man's work shall be made manifest. So when you're in this truth, every time you do something right, you gotta think to yourself, how am I viewed by the angel? How am I viewed by the Most High? Now, we not perfect, we struggle, we got demons. See, behind the closed door, everyone got a demon that they're battling. But you're battling it, bro.
Yeah.
You're not accepting it like the worldly people. You're battling it.
Fighting.
You're fighting it. You're not making it normal and okay. You despise it, you fight it, you don't like it. Right? That's not what he's talking about. He's talking about, for example, when you blatantly do certain thing and you definitely, you know that it's wrong. But you do it in this truth. You do it willingly, or you do it based on your emotion. I don't care, I'm going to do it anyway. You got to bear in mind that the Most High is watching you. You know, and then they will come and you're going to have to, they say, every idle work or every idle words like that come out of your mouth, you shall be accounted for, because the Most High is a judge. Every evil work, so that, read it again, is it verse 13? Yeah, you reading.
Verse 13. Every man's work shall be made manifest.
You see that every man's work shall be made manifest. So who you are will come out. It's like you're in a group of people, and then, you know, you might be hiding certain things, certain emotion, you're counseling it, and one day, boom, you're gonna blow out, and then people will be like, what's going on? What did you, are you never, like, yo, I was waiting for that day, you know, I'm tired, you know what I'm saying? I was waiting for that day to, you know? It's gonna be money. You can't hide things forever. If you got someone, for example, you're working with, or you got a brother, like in your family, and then maybe you're doing something, you're doing great for yourself, and then maybe they're not doing that great or whatever, yeah? They ain't gonna, and then they cool with you, and you don't see it, and then one day, in front of everybody, you know, there's a rapper that died actually because of that. He got killed by his brother.
Oh, is it PM?
Family reunion or something like that. He got killed by his brother.
No way.
Because he was doing good. Obviously, he was in the container doing his thing, and his brother was going through it. But that jealousy couldn't contain it anymore, so he reacted that way, man.
What, he done his brother?
Yeah, I think he done his brother.
Done.
You know, so every word shall be manifest, man. If you're wicked in this truth, it's gonna be manifest at some point. If you're good, it's gonna be manifest. You know what I'm saying? Like Yahweh Shai. His work was so great, and you know what they call him? They say when he was doing miracle, they say, oh, this guy is working through Beelzebub, which is a demon. Beelzebub, which is a demon. They couldn't even fathom that Yahweh Shai was actually the son of Yahweh, who was doing actually work because the Most High gave him the spirit to perform miracle. Rather, they say that, oh, this guy works with demons. So he works for manifest. Now they have to criticize it. And then they have to say this and this and that. Because you can't keep this light. You can't keep it, man. Can you have a lamp and put it under the table? The lamp gonna have to be on the table because the lamp is made to what?
Shine.
To give light, to shine.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Okay. Verse 13. Every man's work shall be made manifest.
Right?
For the day shall declare it.
For the day, you see? For the day shall declare. And what is day? What's the particularity, right, of the day? What is it?
Judgment.
No. What's peculiar about the day? When they say day, like
Oh,
the day.
bright. It's bright.
It's bright. You can
Light,
see.
yeah.
At night, you can't see nothing. If you come here at night, you ain't gonna see. You will see, but you won't see it like you can see clearly
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, presence of.
So what does he say about the day? Read it again. Take your time, man.
Yeah. For the day shall declare it.
For the day, you see, the day would meaning like everything that we do, and I have a precept. Stay on that, yeah. Stay on that. That's very important, man. We have to really understand that the truth that we're in is a very deadly thing. It's not just something that we do and then we can be, we can do whatever we do. No, we're gonna have to really, really be serious because, boy, we're dealing with the king of terrors, man. We're dealing of the kings of the universe, you know. Luke 12:2 say, "For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known." So that's what it goes into. Every work that we doing shall be manifest. Carry on. I think you're on 14 or something like that.
Yeah. Because it shall be revealed by fire.
See, by fire, man. And fire represents what? The judgment.
Yeah.
We all gonna be judged for our deed, man. So if you're in this truth and you playing around, boy, you're gonna have your judgment, man. You have to be careful. What's the point of doing this work and then you lose out at the end? That's what I'm worrying about when I'm thinking. I don't care, and you shouldn't care about what the exterior. You have to care about the interior. Because there's people, for example, that are praised, but they know them well like the demons. So the people that are praising you, they don't really know you. They know you from what you're showing them. But the Most High knows from who you are. He knows your heart. He knows what's going on. But he's the one that said that he's going to bring. You see, the people that don't count, really. That's why you shouldn't do it based on people. You shouldn't watch face. You shouldn't watch face when you do this true, because the faces can agree with you, but doesn't mean that you're right. Like the Bible says, let me read something again quickly. That's Exodus 23, I believe. This is what he say, man. You got to be a lion in this truth, man. You got to be a lion. Say, verse 2 of Exodus 23 says, "Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment." Meaning, like, just because people are following one thing, it doesn't mean that it's right. I'll give you an example. How many people in this country or all around the world took the JAB?
No.
Does it mean that they're right? Now, you might be one in your family who didn't take it. Does it mean that you're wrong?
True.
You didn't take it because the Most High opened your eyes not to take it. Just like in the time of Noah. Do you know how many people were saved? 8 people out of the whole town. Noah was telling them, "Yo, get ready, man. Get yourself right." They wouldn't listen to him until the door shut. Okay, so you gotta be firm in your belief, man. This truth, you gotta be strong and you gotta be firm. That's what you gotta do. It doesn't matter what's going on. What are you doing when you're on your own? Obviously, we're human beings. We're gonna sin. That's fact. We're only gonna be perfect in the kingdom. In this kingdom, we can't be perfect. But what are you doing when you're on your own? When you're faced with certain situations, what do you do? That's the main thing. Read it, Malak.
"And the fire shall try every man's work,
Right.
of what sort it is." Verse 14. "If any man's work abide, which he hath built thereupon,
Right.
he shall receive a reward."
You see, so there's a reward that you see this shit that we're doing. It's not in vain. That's why I tell brother, listen, you gotta be focused on the reward, man.
Bro, I believe this precept goes out to you, bro.
Me.
Yeah,
Calm.
goes out to you.
Yeah, read it, Malak. Read it.
Verse 14.
Yeah.
Listen. "If any man's work abide,
Right.
which he hath built thereupon,
Yeah.
he shall receive a reward."
Yeah, you see that? That's powerful. So when you do the work and you catching hell and all of those, like, you have to understand, if you're sincere, the Most High knows it. If you're not sincere, the Most High knows it as well. So you shouldn't really worry about what's going on around you in this truth. Once you set yourself to follow the Most High Yahweh, wherever is your family that come against you, brothers and sisters that coming against you, in your workplace, your old mate, all of that, business partners, you gotta set yourself. You have to count the cost, man. You have to count the cost. Let me read that as well, Malak. You stay on there, yeah? Let me go quickly to Luke 14. You gotta count the cost, man. Don't you know that this truth came with a lot of pressure? This truth come with pressure, man. You gotta be, you gotta count the cost.
I'm Tom, and I'm 32. Why did I...
You know, you got to count the cost, Malak. That's very important. So Luke 14 and 28 say, outside 27, and whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. Right? So you gotta, you have to understand that, man. If you can't bear no cross, if you can't suffer in this truth, you can't go through hell, you know, you can't be his disciple because Yahweh Shai himself been through hell. So you're gonna go through hell if you come in this truth, okay? Verse 28, for which of you intend to build a tower, seeth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it. So you gotta be able to know that whatever is happening in your life, when you come in this truth, have you counted the cost? Are you ready to finish it? If you build a house, can you sit down to really, you know, check the cost? How much is it gonna cost? How much have I got the money? You don't want to start a house and then you leave it like that 3 years. You can't finish it because you didn't prepare yourself properly, man. Yo, verse 29 says, lest happily after he hath laid a foundation and is not able to finish it, and all that behold it begin to mock him. Because you have to understand the world is watching us, you know. Your cousins, your ex-girlfriend, your ex-husband or ex-boyfriend, your ex-wife, your mom, your dad, your colleague, your friend. They're not saying nothing, you know. When you say, yo, I'm in the truth with that, they see one friend, they don't say nothing, you know. Until you catch hell and drop out and be like, yo, man, this guy. They won't even come and tell you nothing, but when you come say, yo, you know, going to come today? Like, no, man, I'm done with like
I know.
they'll like, this guy, I know it, man. He's a joker, man. But that means as well that they ain't going to build nothing for with you. You know why? It's common sense. If you weren't able to hold a stick and do that thing, what makes you think you can do work with me? What makes you think you can do a business with me? You give your how do you say, man? You give up easily, man. There's a term for that. You give up easily. You can't hold a stick, you can't finish. When you start something, you can't finish it. So when you put a garment on and then you're already public face, your public property, man. Once you put your face in a video and it's on YouTube, you're public property. People know who you are. They might not say nothing, but they've seen you somewhere. Like, this guy saved, or is that guy that preach? But they ain't gonna say nothing. So when the time comes now, will you withstand the pressure, man? Do you know what I mean? Because there is a reward, like the brother said. The Most High gonna bless us in the end. But right now we're gonna catch hell because that's what we sign up for. Hey, the Bible says that Yahweh Shai says, you know, if they're persecuting me, if they're hating me, they're gonna hate you and they're gonna persecute you. You know why? Because the worker, the laborer, the servant is no greater than the master. Carry on, my love.
Verse 14, sorry. If any man works, abide. No, I already said that, haven't I?
Yeah, I think you say that, my love.
Verse 15. If any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss,
Right.
but he himself shall be saved. Yet
See
so.
that? Read that part again. Read that part again.
No, only for 14. Sorry.
Take your time and do your thing, man.
Yeah, verse 14. If any man's work abide, which he have built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. Verse 15. If any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved.
You see that?
Yet so as by fire.
Right, you will suffer loss, but you will be saved. That's why, but when you're saved though, what is the salvation mean? That's what you have to understand, because a lot of the brothers will be taken in the chariot, but will then make it in the wilderness. Because you got two stages. You got the first stage, you're saved from the nuclear, bombs or destruction. You get in the chariot, but then you will go to a wilderness. You go to a wilderness with the angels and Yahweh Shai, and they're going to purge the rebels. Now you have to understand who are the rebels. If you did your work and you suffer loss because you didn't do well and that, but you were saved, What were you doing? Who are considered to be rebels? You gotta be careful, man. In this truth, yeah. Love a brother, yeah. Don't do him dirty. Don't play the game. Be sincere. If you struggle with a sin that is union the Most High, be sincere. Fight until you conquer that sin. Don't backstab brothers. Don't create your own righteousness. Don't make money of this truth, man. Because the Most High gonna get you, man. So this is a serious thing that we're in. We keep on repeating and repeating. Obviously, repetition is the mother of all skills.
Yeah.
The more you repeat something, the more it gets you into your psyche, you know, and you're able to really, you know, like manifest in your everyday life.
Yeah. Multi-self, I know.
Yeah, that's why we're repeating it.
Coordination, second nature, yeah.
Right, like the children, A, B, C, D, E, F, E. They're listening to repetition, that they become natural.
Yeah, sure.
And that's what that's why we always talk about the same thing, and it seems boring. But what it does, it prepares you for the time to come. This truth is a very, very spiritual thing, man. You know? This truth is a very, very, very spiritual thing. Okay? Now, let's go to 1 Peter 2 and 21. You know? Let's go to 2 Peter. Today, we're going to talk about, you know, whatever the Spirit wants us to talk about, man.
2 and
Obviously,
21,
it's gonna edify, I'm sure. Yeah, 1 Peter or 1 Peter 2 and 21, man.
Got it. So this is 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 21. For even hereunto were ye called, because Yahushua also suffered for us.
You see that? So this is Yahushua gave his life for us, man. For us who are doing this work, man. Carry on. He gave his life for us, man. Carry on.
Leaving us an example.
Leaving us an example. So we, right, look, how object, okay, our aim is to follow the example of Yahushua, man. Now you have to study the Bible and know what Yahushua did all along. How did he treat his brothers? How did he treat the people around him? You know, how real was it? You know? Because Yahushua was an austere man as well. It was a real man. Austere man mean like someone that's don't play around, like a strict guy.
Okay.
Yahushua was very strict, man. Very strong, very strict, but he was also kind and very meek. He didn't go around backstabbing brother, backdoor. You know, treat his people, you know, right. Always wanted to support the brother. That's what you're trying to do. But was he hating for that? Yes, he was hating for that. He was hating for that, man. Who was hating on Yahushua? Who was hating on Yahushua?
Pharisees.
The Pharisees, man. The Pharisees were hating on Yahushua because the Pharisees, though they knew the law, they couldn't keep the law like he is with love. They kept it in like mechanically. For example, he would go and on Sabbath day, he would go and cut, you know, a fig, you know, from a fig tree. People like, you're not supposed to do that in Sabbath. You are hypocrites, man. Which one of you will see your sheep stuck, you know, somewhere in a ditch and we didn't go and save him from that? Which one of you, man? He was trying to get a fig to share with his disciples because they did the work, they were hungry. You get what I'm saying? Like Yahushua was that type of guy, man. But you got a Pharisee that want to, you know, oh, why do you do that? You know, why do you grow? Why are you talented? You know, why do you want to do this? Why do you do that? And they want to hate. So the most I read that part again, you have to follow the example of Yahushua. We can't just do this work just to do it, man. And I'm just being real. We have to do the work properly. We have to be sincere. You know, but Yahushua was austere, but he was sincere. You see that? Being austere and sincere is feasible. You know?
1 Peter chapter 2, verse 21. For even hereunto were ye called, because Yahushua also suffered for us,
Right.
leaving us an example that you should follow his steps.
You know? So we have to follow his steps. And now jump back to 9. Verse 9, you want 21, go up Go back to 9 and read 9, verse 9.
This is 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9.
Bring that out.
But ye are chosen, Slakia. But ye are a chosen generation,
Right, but ye are a chosen generation, yeah?
a royal priesthood,
You see that? So we are a royal priesthood, man. Do you understand that? You are a priest. We are priests, man. We are royals. The Most High gave us this thing, but because it's not glorious in this current Babylonian setting, we don't really value it. But this is valuable, man. This is gold. This is diamond right there, man.
Only the people who read it and practice it know that.
Right.
But those who don't, those who just like,
Right.
I read
Oh,
it there,
man.
and
Yes.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That
Oh.
wishy-washy.
they don't see the true value of it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't see the true value, but we understand the value because we know what it is. Because the Spirit works with us every day. That's why when we go through things, it's beautiful because that's how you learn the lesson. If everything is smooth, you won't learn the lesson. But when you go through different things, that's how you learn the lesson, man. Royal priesthood, man.
Royal
You
priesthood.
see?
And holy nation.
A holy nation. So we are a holy nation. Now go to 2nd Ezra. You want to read? Yeah, carry on.
A peculiar people.
A peculiar people, and that's pertaineth to
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 7 and 6, man.
That
You
ye
know?
should shew forth the praises of him who have called you
You see
out
that?
of
Shoot
darkness.
forth the praises of him who are what?
Of him who have called you
Right?
out of
You
darkness.
see, out of darkness, brother. Remember that, man.
Yeah, into a marvelous.
Remember,
sorry,
look.
sorry.
So like you read it again. But
Yeah.
I just wanted to say something. I have to say something
No, I can't say it.
before I forget it. You know, you came out of darkness, man. And if you look around your people, the people that you grew up with are still in darkness, bro. Take this thing seriously.
Yeah.
And the only way to take it seriously, obviously do the work, but in your way, in the way you do things, man. You know, be real, man. Yahweh died for us. That means he was real. He didn't backstab. He didn't say, oh, man, F this disciple, man. I'm gone. I'll leave him to die. He died first, and then his disciple died. He was a leader, right? He paid the price first, man. Be that leader, be that brother that don't backdoor your next brother, man. You know what I mean? Be that brother, man, that a brother can trust. How can I trust you in this time? Look, right now, no pressure. Me and you, we have to learn to love each other.
Of course.
Because when the pressure comes, fear sometimes is stronger than love. So you have to create that bond where, you know, when I'm telling you, when the pressure comes, you'll be only the brother that you're doing the work with that are sincere, or in general. Because even the brother in the world that you're with, you're moving around with, they carry spirit on them, you know.
Yeah.
Now, when the time comes in that pressure, they'll be like, no, man. When you tell them, yo, don't do this, it's like, no, we're going to do it because that's how we're going to survive. But you know that by doing that, you're condemning yourself. For example, taking your mark of the beast, for example. They're like, yo, Malak, we have to take it. I don't care what you say, I'm taking it. So then you're going to be on your own. Bro, the way things don't be set up by the devils, yeah? People that took it will hate those who didn't take it. We saw people that used to fight you in the train because you didn't wear no mask, man. It's not too far-fetched. You saw that already, man. You going to work, you're not vaccinated yet. You haven't been vaccinated yet. Now, what's your problem? So where's the COVID-19 now? I don't see it anymore. You couldn't even move. Don't go outside. The COVID-19 is right there in that park. So today it's not that, so that COVID-19 move now. You see? It's the same thing that will happen again in that situation. So read that part again. Before I do, I get carried away.
Read it from the top. You don't have to, yeah?
No, you don't have to, man. That part that you read.
That ye should shew forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
Yeah, you see that? So the truth is the light, man. This is why we ain't going nowhere, bro. Stay in that light. Don't fake it. Be real. Be a real brother, man.
In the world, man.
Yeah, in this shoe, when you're, in this world in general, when you're real, you're gonna catch hell. If you have a certain spirit, you're gonna catch hell. If you have a certain energy, you're gonna have a lot of enemies. A lot of people don't backstab you. It is what it is. But please, do be like Yahushua. Because Yahushua didn't look at it and say like, oh, no, I'm gonna stop it. No, Yahushua went to his death and resurrection because he was about it. So you gotta be about it, man. You gotta be about the thing, man. You're like a rapper. That's a driller. How can you be a driller and you're not a G, you're not a goon? You don't know the street life. That's a joke thing, man. People gonna pull your card.
Yeah.
So if you know,
Laughing.
yeah. You'll be like, this guy, man, he's a joke, man. Look at him talking about this and that, but he hasn't lived it. So in this truth, you gotta leave what you're talking about.
Bro, you gotta live it, man.
Yeah, man. Is that ill now? You carry on, man, like talk.
Like when you live out the truth, like your relationship with the Most High, Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, it grows.
Right.
Grows. Because obviously you're in the truth for them, you're living for them.
Right.
So when you're in it, your relationship with Yahweh and Yahweh Shah develops.
Right.
So it's a win-win. It's a win. When you're in the truth, it's a winning thing. You know what I mean?
It's a win-win situation.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter what you go through, no matter the pain, it's a win-win. Just make sure that you're real. All is required for you is to be real, and that's it, man.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yahweh Shah is the truth, the way, and the life.
That's right. You know? He's the truth, the way, and the light, man.
Life.
And it's like and life.
But he's the light of the world.
He's the light of the world, but I
Yeah,
want to say the way you say it, so the truth, the way, and the life.
It's like a steps. Follow the truth,
Right.
then the way,
In the way,
you got the life.
that's right. Wow, that's deep. So you follow you're in the truth.
Yeah.
When you're in the truth,
You're on the way.
you're on the way, and then eventually you get and what is life?
Eternal life, man.
Eternal life, man. Immortality. Hey, body transformation, glorious body, supernatural body, man. Strength, ready for war to go against all of these nations.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for. Ain't got time to be worried about the pettiness, because what pettiness does is pettiness want to trick you out of your spot. You know, pettiness want to trick you out of your spot. Meaning like you're doing something and some bullshit will happen, but you'll be worried about the bullshit. You're gonna be looking like that when you most I want you to look like that.
Tunnel vision, innit?
Tunnel vision, man. Let's go. This is nothing. So read 2nd Ezra 8, it's right there.
Oh yeah.
2nd Ezra 8, man. So, 2nd Ezra 8, yeah, that's it. That's the second Ezra. That's it.
Right on it. What verse?
Right, that's it. Yeah, let's start 1. What does 1 say?
Okay, this is 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many,
Yeah.
but the world to come for few.
You see that? We gotta be very careful, man. It's truth, man. Read that part again, man.
Steve. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few.
See? But the word to come for few, man. The Most High ain't gonna give you supernatural ability, all of these eternal, attributes that come with it. The Superman, the X-Men, the elite, the elect men, the all-powerful man. And then you just you don't take it seriously, you're wishy-washy, you're playing game with it. No. Gonna have to go through something, but that's the test. Not finished, but carry on. Go to read, keep on reading.
What verse?
Yeah, same thing, A1, let's take verse 2 and 3.
Verse 2.
Yeah.
2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 2. I will tell thee a similitude,
Right.
Esdras, as when thou asked the earth, it shall say unto thee, but, no, Slacky, that it giveth much mold, whereof earthen vessels.
Read it, verse 3.
No, still there.
Yeah.
Whereof earthen vessels are made, but little dust that gold cometh of. Even so is the course of this present world.
Yeah.
Verse 3, sorry. There be many created, but few shall be saved.
You see, there be many created,
Yeah.
but few shall be saved, man. You see that? So let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted, man. Just because you're in the truth, it's not a guarantee. You're gonna have to put in work. You gotta become that great stone, that diamond, that that gold or fire, that precious stones, man. You can't just think that, oh, because I'm in the truth, and you can be wishy-washy, you don't want to grow, you don't want to. Most I say, show yourself to be men. You're going to have to be a man in this truth, man. And a man has a way to do things. A man don't run. A man faces his situation and things like that.
Trust me.
A man communicate, a man trying to. Us men, yeah, a man's ability is to sort out things. Even if you look at men, every time when they work, they're always trying to find a solution to something.
Yeah.
That's men make society, man. Not to say that. No, I don't want people to say that. Oh, he's a sexist. No,
Yeah.
it's real. Look, if this house,
Go on there.
something happened to that house over there,
It's a school, man.
and if that's cool, that's a good, even better. That school now collapses, right?
Solution.
Who do you think gonna come with a solution? Who do you think gonna build it back up?
Council, builders,
Who?
engineers,
Men
architects.
or women?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah,
Man.
True.
They're the one that gonna wake up early and come and do this thing, man. Sit down.
Yeah.
Oh, this is how we gonna do it, and find a solution and build it back up, man.
True though.
If anything, women can come with the food, so when we hungry, we can eat.
Cup of tea or something.
Cup of tea or something. Bring us some biscuit.
Biscuit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bring us some biscuit, man. That's your role, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
But you gotta show, in this truth, you show yourself to be men, man. Yeah, so carrying on, go to Isaiah 49 and 1. We're gonna let the word speak today, man. Today's a beautiful day. We're feeling great. We thank the Most High for everything that He's doing, because we understand the movie, man. Even that guy Dahmer, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Who's that?
You have Netflix.
Yeah.
There's a movie, Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer basically was a serial killer.
Oh,
He
okay.
used to kill black and gays. Most of his victims were black gays.
Okay, right, man.
Sexual. Yeah, you should watch it, man. I started to watch it. The one friend texted me. She said, "Did you watch it?" I'm like, "Nah, I haven't watched it yet." You should. People are telling me about it.
It's like a documentary.
It's like a series
Okay.
based
So
on
it's
real
not
life.
Oh, based on real life.
Because Jeffrey Dahmer was a killer, man.
Was he black or was he?
No, it was Edomite. I don't know. Was he Edomite? Yeah, I believe so. So people were like, "Oh, people are talking about it right now." There was a rapper, Lil Boosie, that like we have to boycott, Netflix for bringing that type of movie. I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, it goes to show that the Most High himself is terrible, man. The Most High is the one that put his spirits on Jeffrey Dahmer to kill these sinners. That's the real, man. And there will be more Jeffrey Dahmers, man. There's a lot of sickos in this society, man. But because of the police and everything, they don't do it like they do it covertly, but not overtly. But wait until society goes down. You're gonna see, man. You're gonna see there's a lot of Jeffrey Dahmers, whether it's Jake or other nation, man. That's why we gotta protect ourselves with this truth. We gotta have that vibration on us where we're untouchable, man. That's the only way we're gonna survive with what's coming, man. Right now, they're talking about this winter. There's gonna be a lot of power cuts for 3 hours at a time in a day. But that's what they say. But it might be worse because what happened with the destruction of the Nord Stream? What happened as the pipeline are busted, so that the energy is low. Because Russia is a big, supplier of energy in Europe, and Ukraine. They're very high when it comes to the production of wheat. So now that they're at war, they're going to affect this. They're going to affect society, man, in Europe. So this is where we're going, man.
Affects economies, isn't it?
This is where we're going. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of mad things manifesting. So we have to take these truths. This is our only ticket to salvation, only ticket to protection, man, to highly, spiritual and protection and divine intervention, man. We can't play with this, man. We can't play with it. Go to Isaiah 49 and 1. Bring that out. We understand the movie. That's what I wanted to say, basically. We understand the movie that goes on, man. So we know shook. Because it's a movie you have to play. When you watch a movie, there's a lot of things in the movie. Hey, for a movie to be interesting, it can't be boring, you know.
No, you gotta have different scenes.
Different scene, different in your heart, like,
Yeah.
damn, what happened? I remember my stepfather, man, my stepdad, man, he watched like, God, this fucking idiot, man. No, I'm not watching it anymore. Like, Dad, just chill, man. It's a movie. Like, no. Bro, it's like, you know, that's the movie. Yes, but that's what makes him want to watch. Because he say he's not going to watch it, but the next day you're going to see him watch it. I'm like, Dad, you say you ain't going to watch it, you're watching it now?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Why? Because it's connected to the movie. That's because it's attached. It's interesting. It keeps it. It's like when you read these women. If you're boring, they're like, this guy's too cool, he's too nice, like I'm bored. They're like that's why they love the Bible. When you read the Bible, there's always something happening. And women love the frills, man.
Yeah.
So it's the movie. Come on, everything is good, like that is steady. Man, that's not a movie. You know what I mean? So read it, Malak.
This is Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 1. Listen, O owls, unto me, and hearken, ye people from afar.
Yeah.
The Lord hath called me from the womb, from the bowels of
Read
my
that
mouth.
from the top, man. That's a deep.
Okay. This is Isaiah chapter 49, verse 1. Listen, O owls, unto me, and hearken, ye people from far. The Lord hath called me from the womb, from the bowels of my mother, hath he made mention of my name. Verse 2. And he hath made my mouth like a sharp sword.
Right.
In the shadow of his hand hath he hid me.
See? So that's the most of Yahweh calling us, man. So you gotta know, you have to sit down and know who you are in this truth, man. Like some brothers, they take it very seriously, man. They don't play, man. This is our life. This is what the Most High, this is our everything. The Most High called us from the womb of my mother. He selected us to do this work. Why should I play with this work? Or why should I give a damn, excuse me my French, about what's going on around me concerning this truth, man? I have to think about it. If they say that Yahweh Shai was working with Beelzebub, you know, to cast out a demon, who do you think who am I? Who am I? They're talking about Yahweh Shai. They're going on talking, oh man, listen, that's nothing. We're going to do the work, and we're going to make sure, because really what's important is what the Most High is saying about me. Now, obviously you got to be in harmony, you know, with brothers and that, and sisters. It's very important, you know, but you can't help it when there's controversy. You can't help it if you're controversial because of the way you are. And because the Bible say, follow my footsteps. Yahweh shall say, follow my steps, my example. But boy, to follow, let's be real. If you want to follow Yahweh shall steps in this society, you're gonna have issue, man. Because it's one thing, it's theory and it's pragmatism. But a lot of us are on the theory side, and few of us are on the pragmatism side. That's just what it is, you know. That's what it is, man. So this truth is very serious and something that we have to take. When you're a man of the Lord, you gotta understand the Most High called you to do this work, man. So be about it, man. Be real, be 100%. Don't dilute it. You know, don't sugarcoat it, man. Be real. Follow the rule of the games. Got an issue with the brother? Don't run. Face him, man. Let's have a counseling.
Sit down and reason.
Sit down and reason. You know, you can't go and tell people. Because you have to remember, if you tell brothers, some brother about this brother, and then they don't have this side of the story, at the end of the day, Luke 12 say that nothing that is hidden should stay hidden forever. It's gonna come out. So we're gonna know who the real men are, the Lord are, who was sincere, who were not. Sooner or later we'll find out. So it's not even a big deal. Go to 2 Timothy 1:9, man. Let's bring down the oracle of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You know, 2 Timothy, you know, 1:9, man. And that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to carry it, man. You know?
This is 2 Timothy chapter 1,
Bring that out.
verse 9.
Bring that out.
Who have saved us?
Right.
So, who have saved us, and called us with an holy calling, not according to our works, but according to his own purpose.
You see that? So there's a purpose behind doing this truth, man. We can't turn it into some, nigger festival. This is not a festival of niggerism, man. This is real stuff. This is something that the Most High calls us for. There's a purpose behind the work. Us wearing this, us being a spectacle, there is a purpose behind it. So never lose sight of what the Most High has for you in this truth. Don't get caught up in niggerism. Because we in this captivity, so we're gonna be niggas from time to time. So your aim is to try not to be a nigger. Because you know what a nigger is. The Most High put us into he made us to be niggas, man. In this society, man. Because we slaves. And that called us niggas. So that's what niggas mean. A nigger is a nigger. A nigger is a nigger that don't want to do what Yahweh does, but that love doing what a nigger does. That's what a nigger means, if you ask me.
What?
I say a nigger is a nigger that want to do what a nigger does, but don't want to do the will of the Most High.
Natural.
A nigger is a nigger.
Yeah.
A nigger is the goons. People who live in this society, they want to eat pork, they want to have sex with someone else's wife, they want to backstab brothers, they want to do, that's nigger.
Yeah.
But you want to live that niggerism, and you want to be a man of the Lord, a son of Zion. Okay? So you read that part again one more time.
Okay. That's verse 9.
Yeah, that's 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 9.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 9.
Right.
Who have saved us and called us with an holy calling, not according to our works,
Right.
but according to his own purpose and grace, which was given us in Yahweh Shai
Right.
before the world began.
You see, before the words begin. So the Most High chose us before this word was made,
He
man.
ordained it, man.
He ordained it. Well, that's why this thing that we're doing, like every Saturday we get up, we know that what we have to do. We have to do it. No one call it. Look, a camera is there and we're talking. That sounds foolish to people, man, with robes on, man.
Garments,
But it's spiritual.
yeah.
They don't know. We the builders. We the builders. We the misunderstood mason. We the real masons. They don't even know what we're doing. Hey, the Bible say, even if no one listens to you, what should you do? You should prophesy into the wind. Prophesy to the wind, man, because what you're doing is like you are creating a spiritual
What's that? Oh, your phone.
atmosphere, man. You are setting the pace for something great to manifest soon, man. But they don't understand that because they're worldly, So let's go to Ephesians 1 and 3, man. Let's read the word. Ephesians 1 and 3.
1 and 3.
Yeah.
This is Ephesians chapter 1, verse 3.
Bring that out.
Blessed be God, the Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai, who hath blessed us with all spiritual blessings.
You see, so you are blessed with all spiritual blessings, whether you understand it or not. It's about growing. It's about becoming mature. It's about attaining that level of wisdom and maturity. It's like chambers. There's the chamber 1, chamber 2, chamber 3, 4, 5, 6. And the more you grow, the more you get to the levels, you go up and up. So you have to be focused in what you do. You have to learn to become a master of your art, man. Can't just be, wishy-washy, lackadaisical. There's a word, laxy. Hold on. No, I need to pronounce that thing. I love lackadaisical. Yeah, I think it's lackadaisical. Lackadaisical.
Yeah, let me finish. You
Hold on,
have
hold on.
blessed. You go.
I think it's lackadaisical. Yeah, just say lackadaisical. What does it mean? What's the meaning of lackadaisical? Lackadaisical. Say lacking enthusiasm and determination, carelessly lazy, You can't be carelessly lazy,
So
man.
that's
It's-
identical.
Yeah, like a daisical. I mean, like you don't want to be great. And, you don't want to be a great man in the Lord. You gotta be a great man in the Lord. Now you have to understand what it is to be a great man in the Lord. Carry on.
So, let me finish off. Who have blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Yahweh Shai.
See that in Yahweh Shai, man.
Verse 4.
You know.
Shall I read verse 4?
Yeah, carry on.
Verse 4. According as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world.
Yeah, same thing again, you see, before the foundation. So you're chosen. It's not something that you just, came into. That's why you're doing this work.
Yeah.
That's why you're doing this work. Carry on.
That we should be holy and without blame.
That we should be holy
Yeah.
and without blame. Carry on.
Before him in love.
Now read that last part again.
Okay. So let me read from the top. Verse 4. According as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love.
You see that? We should be holy without blame. So that's why we're going. Shouldn't be. When I say without blame, it's about how the spirit realm sees you, man. Because you could be coming with a new doctrine in Israel, and you got a multitude of people following you. But how does the spirit realm sees you?
Yeah, for real.
Because while people are giving you a praise, or people are clapping, people are worshiping you, and the Most High hates you, that's dangerous, man. That's dangerous. You go like a big following or whatever, or the Most High hates you. You don't want to be in that predicament, man.
Nah, man. Because the Most High can turn you off just like that.
You can do things. So that's why we pray every time, and we praise the Most High, we pray so He can have mercy on us, because it's not an easy walk, but we have to try to do our best. Is there anything on that? What is verse 5 saying?
Okay, verse 5. Having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahweh Shai to himself, according to the good pleasures, according to the good pleasure of his will.
You see that? Good pleasure of His will. So the Most High intend for us to be, blessed. The Most High intend for us to be, the next ruler of this earth. He made us His heirs, man. So that's why you need to have a ruling class mentality. You can't be a crab in a bucket nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a ruler. You gotta be noble, a nobleman. A nobleman. Let's go and let me see what a nobleman means. What it is to be noble. What it is to be noble.
Wow, man, that's love right there, man.
Yeah.
Verse 5.
You know what I'm saying?
Predestinated us.
Read it again.
Yeah, I think this, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is really, this is heart, man.
Don't say
it's beautiful.
brothers and sisters, don't say ladies and gentlemen.
So, yeah, brothers and sisters, sir. That's me being formal.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, man. Ephesians chapter 1, verse 5. That's love right there, man.
That's
I'll read it out.
Read that again.
Ephesians chapter 1, verse 5.
Yeah.
Having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahweh Shai himself to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will.
Right.
So he adopted us.
Yeah, break it down, man. Talk.
Yeah,
talk,
so
man.
verse 5 is basically saying that Yahweh Shai has basically adopted us as his own children
Right.
to himself.
Right.
And this is according to his good pleasure and will. So he's the good side of him, where this is what he pleases to do.
Right.
And it's his will to adopt us and bring us to himself, to be family, man.
Right.
So, yeah, man, I just see this as love, man. Nothing but love.
Yeah, but Yahweh is love, man.
Trust me.
As much as he's a man of war,
Yeah.
He's the king of terror and things like
Yeah.
that, but he's ultimately his love. Even us going through slavery, that's love. That's like when you slap your child,
Yeah.
or you give him a little, flogging to go in your room. You don't watch TV today. People might say, why do you stop him from watching
Tough love,
that will
man.
help tough love, because he will know wrong from right. He will know that there's consequences
Yeah.
if you do wrong.
So when they seek to do wrong again,
They'll
they'll be
think
like,
twice.
nah,
Yeah, no.
that is gonna beat me.
You beat
so,
me. But if that doesn't beat me, life will beat me.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it is, basically.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what it is, man. So us going into our slavery is for us to really get our mind right. So when we ruling in the next world, you know, we really appreciate our righteousness. So Yahweh is love. So when you go through all your pain and all your situation, and that's because Yahweh loves you. He see the bigger picture, but you crying because a little thing, you see a little angle, and you see it in all negative, you know, spirit. When you're supposed to understand that, oh, there is a bigger picture actually. There is a greater,
Definitely.
you know, destiny and a greater purpose attached to what I'm going through. You know, so the noble,
Noble, yeah.
Noble say, belonging by rank, title, or birth to the aristocracy, yeah, having or showing fine personal qualities or high moral principle. High moral principle, you know. So if you want to be a noble, which, you know, by definition or by default, you know, a man of the Lord is a noble. But you can't just have the title like that. What do you do that makes you noble? You know what I'm saying? What do you do that makes you noble, man? You know? So we gotta be noble. We gotta fight to be noble and be good, man. Higher level.
Definitely, man. We can't be on a low level state, man.
Can't be on the low level like
Yeah.
these Negroes, like these goons in the ends, man.
Yeah,
you gotta elevate, man. I like
Exactly. You just said what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
You
you
gotta
say
elevate. man.
elevate, yeah.
Yeah, we've got to strive to be higher and better, man.
Yeah.
But I think we can obtain this greatness as long as we follow the Most High
Right.
and Yahweh Shai
Right.
and stick to their commandments.
That's it.
Because he did say we will be above all other nations.
To be above all nations.
So what makes you think if you do abide by their commandments, what makes you think Yahweh Shai and Heavenly Father Yahweh won't put us on that pedestal?
Right.
It's possible, so
It's possible, man.
yeah,
And we're gonna find out soon when the time comes.
trust me.
You know, those who are really taking it seriously, they will see the difference, man. So basically, don't lie to yourself. You know, don't lie to yourself. And also, sometimes we have to grow into understanding that when things happen, we have to be able to be good judges. You know, being able to see and say, yo, this is it, and no biasness, none of that. Because biasness is a crab in the bucket mentality. You know, a man of the Lord shouldn't be biased.
No.
You know, if you be real, man, if you see something, it's right there, man.
Yeah.
If it makes sense, it makes sense. Something is red, you say, no, it's yellow because you don't like the person who is wearing that red. No, he's wearing the red t-shirt. You say, no, the guy is wearing the yellow t-shirt because I don't like him. Like, that's ghetto.
Yeah.
That's goonish.
Yeah.
If you're a man of the Lord, it's certain thing that you shouldn't do, but, you know. So let's carry on. Let's read, let's go to Sirach now. Sirach 16 and 15. Sirach 16 and 15. You know, let's read that beautiful word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, beautiful word, man. You know.
Sirach, is it? Top bit.
Yeah, Sirach is Ecclesiasticus.
I thought so.
Yeah, Ecclesiasticus. So I told you last time.
Did that? So I was looking at it a bit. I was thinking
Yeah.
when you said Sirach, I know it's got another name for
Yeah.
it. So I saw it's Ecclesiastes. I think it
Yeah,
was.
16 and 15.
What was that?
Yeah, man. This show is Yahweh show, man. It's none of us show, none of us company, none of us business, none of us project, none of us foundation. It's all Yahweh's. By Hashem Yahweh Shai. You ready?
What verse? 15.
Yeah, this should be
What says
15.
Ecclesiastes or Sirach? What says
You can say Sirach or you can say Ecclesiasticus.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 16, verse 15, right?
Bring that out.
Verse 15. The Lord hardened Pharaoh that he should not know him, that his powerful works
Oh my Lord.
might be known to the world. Verse 16. His mercy is manifest to every creature, and he has separated his light from darkness with an adamant.
Right.
Yeah. Verse 17.
And then I say,
Okay, that's it.
before before men's life and death, and word of the life of the Lord is great, and his might and power, behold, I think. Yeah, you can read 16, you can read 17 and even 18.
Sure.
Yeah.
Verse 17. Say not thou, I would hide myself from the Lord.
Well, you can't say that. You can't hide yourself. That's what, you can't hide yourself, man.
You can run, but you can't
You
hide.
can't run, but you can't hide. The Most High God, He controls everything. Why do you want to run away? Why? Or another time, I can do this, you know. I can do that, man. No, man. Why do you always look? If you were of a particular upbringing and you come in this truth, if that upbringing is not positive, which we know most upbringing, they're just secular and worldly, they don't profit to the new thing, cut it off. Don't always, go back to it when there's something happen. No, don't let a demon take over you and then you do something you don't even know why you did it. No, man. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's too late, man. You gotta think, you have to meditate upon things before you move. You're superior. That's what makes you a God. And God is able to weigh out situation before he acts, man. Carry on.
Shall any remember me from above?
Yeah.
I shall not be remembered among so many people.
You see that? So that's creating your own righteousness, trying to do your own thing. Oh, I can do this. The Most High, there's so many people, the Most High don't see me. No, he knows you got your number, man. He knows you, bro.
For what is my soul among such an infinite number of creatures?
You see that? You see how they think? You see how they...
Who's talking in this?
That's the man. That's Jake. That's Jake.
Oh.
Sometimes they're funny like that. Even in this truth, they'll have funny ways. That's the truth, man. I don't care what people say. That's the truth, man.
Verse 18. Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens, the deep and the truth, and all that therein is, shall be moved when he shall visit.
Whoop.
Dope still.
See, shall be moved when he shall visit, man. So we're all gonna have to, answer. We're all gonna have to answer to this thing, man. This thing is deep. This thing is no joke, man. You know what I'm saying? Go to Galatians 1 and 10. This thing is no joke. This is serious business, man. Take it seriously, brothers. Take this thing seriously. Work out your own salvation. At the end of the day, it's you and Yahweh, man. Do the will of the Most High. Everyone, there was this guy that used to say that he's the Holy Spirit. He said that he's the comfort. They used to call it the comforter. He had a big following. Where is he now? The Most High killed him during the coronavirus, man. I think he was in jail. He died in jail, man. The Most High got rid of him. The Most High will let you do things for a while after he will cut you off, man. Gotta be careful.
Yeah,
man. Big dog. Wow, look at that's a young dog, I'm telling you. Yeah. If I had time, if I had the means to do it in this country, I would definitely have dogs.
I know you.
Yeah, I definitely have at least 2 dogs. Yeah. I like that.
This is Galatians chapter 1. Chapter 1, verse 10. For do I now persuade men, or Yahweh, or do I seek to please men?
See that? Read it from the top, man.
Galatians chapter 1, verse 10.
Yeah.
For do I now persuade men, or Yahweh, or do I seek to please men? For if I yet pleased men, I should not be the servant of Yahweh Shai.
You see that? So, man, come on, man. We can't please men out here, man. We don't have to please Yahweh. We can't please men. Imagine us pleasing men, trying to be like, some brothers in this truth, they can't stand on their own, on the 2 feet. They can't stand on their own. They can't stand 10 toes, so they have to rely on brothers. So when you rely on men, what happens is you tend to do things, to things that are not in line with your heart, or the depth of what you really think things should be, or how things supposed to be. You always be left and right. You move like a wind. People can come and take you left and right. You gotta be your own man in this truth, man. You gotta do the will of the Most High. And I say, you work on doing the will of the Most High. So read that from the top again.
It's Galatians chapter 1, verse 10.
Right.
For do I now persuade men or Yahweh? Or do I seek to please men?
You know what I'm saying?
For if
I seek to please men. So we shouldn't seek to please men. Don't seek to please men. Don't seek to please men, man. Please Yahweh. But obviously you have to follow the protocols though. Because the same Yahweh that you want to please, he has protocol. You can't say that you're pleasing Yahweh, but you're disrespecting his protocols. It don't make sense. We have to be balanced in this thing as well. So you know what I mean? Is that all you got on that?
no, for if I yet please men, I shall not be the servant of Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
That's it.
Romans 8:38. You know? And then we're gonna finish with Wisdom of Solomon.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 38. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come. Verse 39. Nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh.
Come on, man. So no situation will separate us from the love of Yahweh. No situation will stop us from doing the work. Nothing. Only Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Wahara HaKodash can stop us from doing the work.
Which is in Yahweh Shai, our Lord.
Exactly. So we were called to do this work and we're going to finish it by the grace of Yahweh. Unless Yahweh say that we should, unless Yahweh's cut us off, we're going to do this work, but we're going to try and do it in sincerity as well. There's no point faking it, man. You can fake it for so long. Then go to Wisdom of Solomon, the Apocrypha, and that will be, we're going to read a bit of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, and then we're good for today. You know?
What chapter?
3.
What verse?
Time 1.
Alright. Just the wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, from the top. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahweh.
Right, so the soul of the righteous are in the hands of Yahweh. So your life is in the hands of Yahweh. What are you scared of? Just do the work. Just do the will of the Most High.
Just do it.
Just do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. Because at the end of the day, your life was already, like I say, it's a movie that we're playing, man. This movie that we're playing, it's a script. You know? So you're going to have to play that movie, man, whether you like it or not. Everything is written. So carry on.
And there shall no torment touch them.
See? So when the time comes and all society, you know, all hell break loose, okay? What's gonna happen is that a lot of things will happen to us, man. Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh shall be protecting us, man. That's what he's talking about. It's about having faith. It's about believing in this thing, man. You know, we can't be scared. We can't have fear, man. Read it.
Verse 2. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their
Right.
departure is taken for misery.
You see that when you're in this street, people don't consider you family, friend. You know what I'm saying? They think that you're a joke thing, like they say. But they don't realize what's going on in the spiritual realm, man. Carry on.
Verse 3. And they're going from us to be utter destruction,
Right, carry on.
but they are at peace.
You see that? So even though we catch hell, really the Most High got us in peace, man. Even brothers that die in this truth, the Most High got us, man, it's peace. That's it, man. The crown is on your head already. You know what I'm saying? Carry on, my lord.
Verse 4. For though they be punished in the sight of men,
So though we're catching hell, We go through all sorts of situations, and people say that, oh, he's being punished because he's wicked. No, the Most High is trying the man of the Lord, man, because you got to become gold.
Yeah.
So all the hell that you seem to be catching in this truth, you know, it's the Most High doing. Carry on.
Yet is their hope full of Yet is their hope full of immortality.
You see that? So where we're going right now as men of the Lord, the sincere one, it's immortality, man. I don't know if people understand what immortality means, man. That's a very deep thing, to be an immortal. To become immortal is a very deep thing. That's the greatest thing ever. You know? Carry on.
Verse 5. And having been a little chastised,
Right?
they shall be greatly rewarded.
See that? So though we were chastised, we went through hell, you know, or we going through hell, we will be greatly rewarded, man. All the hell that we're catching right now is for us to become greatly rewarded, man.
For your
To have that reward, to have that crown, man. Yeah, carry on, man.
For Yahweh proved them and found them worthy for himself.
See that? So he proved us.
Yes.
He's proving us. We're going through the fire, and he's finding us worthy for himself, for the next kingdom and the next rulership, man. So that's deep. You know? Carry on.
Verse 6. As gold in the furnace hath he tried them.
So as God in the furnace, as he tried them, so we being tried. That's why, you know, you gotta catch hell, because that's the only way you're tried, man. That's the only way you become gold, man. Gold, high value, they have to go through the fire.
Purge.
You have to be purged, man. You know?
Refined. Yeah.
You have to, because this society will be purged as well. All the sinners will be purged. But you being purged as well. You know? Carry on.
And received them as a burnt offering.
Say, receive them as a burnt offering. So the hell that we catching is that offering, that pleasant offering, man. You know, that good smell offering that the Most High will be receiving, which is us, man. You know, the work that we're doing, how the way we carry ourselves in this truth, you know, the will of the Most High that we're doing, you know, the rehearsal, you know, the way we treat our brothers and sisters and all of that, that count, man. You know, that count, that's very important, man. Now, don't be a UK style, you know, lover of brothers by seeing them, you know, being wicked, but you still want to be, you know, you like pat them in the back and say, don't worry, you're good, man. I know you're in sin, but you're good. No, gotta tell brother what it is, man. Tell him about himself, like you say. Gotta let him know. And love, sometimes it's passionate, you know. It's truth is truth, and rebuke is not meant to be comfortable anyway. So that's what it is. Carry on.
Verse 7. And in the time of their and in the time of their visitation, they shall shine.
In the time of the visitation, they shall shine. Yeah, you see that? So when the Most High come through, we will shine, man.
Yeah, man. Shining.
We will shine. We will shine, man. So you sit down and meditate on shine, what it is to shine as a man of the Lord. And you understand. Carry on.
And run to and fro.
Yeah.
Like sparks among the stubble.
Woo! Read that part again. Read that part again.
Bro. Diamonds.
Woo! That's
Verse
that
7.
real shit. That's that real shit, man.
And in the time of their visitation,
Yeah.
they shall shine.
Woo!
And run to and fro like sparks among the stubble.
Dang, man, we're gonna be shining. While people are dying and all of that being destroyed, catching the purest of hell, we're gonna be shining. Yeah, carry on, my life.
Verse 8. They shall judge the nations.
Yeah, we're gonna judge the nation, man. We the next judge, man. All right. So with that, you know, we hope you were edified. You know, we'll turn the east, and we're gonna give our praises. Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Wahab, God. Shalom to you, Israel. And we're gonna keep doing this work, man. We ain't stopping.